Greetings and great day, beautiful people. Dr. Dominique Reese here, CEO of Reese Financial Services, where I am the Chief Financial Coach, Consultant, and Strategist. And now we're going to add planner to that. So I want to give you an update on me and the business. So you know that Reese Financial Services is a financial empowerment services firm where I provide financial education, financial coaching, and financial consulting. I work one-on-one with individuals, particularly next generation wealth builders who are seeking support with growing and managing their money. That typically includes women between the ages of 30 and 65, and I serve institutions. So that means nonprofits, government agencies, grant-making institutions, small businesses, and those organizations that share the same value that I do around economic self-sufficiency. However, now I am expanding. And part of the reason why I am expanding is because I am in school. I am not sure if I told you, but earlier this year, I got really clear about my career, about the work that I do and why I do it. Because let me tell you, as a full-time entrepreneur, it gets rough, y'all. It gets rough. And I had to reevaluate. And here's a plug for the Financial Reset Challenge, because I am in the Financial Reset Challenge. I'm at a point in my career and in my life where I'm overwhelmed by all my thoughts, by all of my possibilities, by my goals and my dreams. And I really do need to get clear yet again on this next season, because I'm in a season right now that I got clear on months back. And I'm about to enter a new season. And for me, that's why the Financial Reset Challenge is so important, because I need more clarity. Like, nothing's wrong. You know, a financial reset is not just about what's wrong. It's about getting clarity and confidence and control so that your mind can then begin to have the right thoughts and generate the right words so you can take the right actions about the goals in your financial life. So your world doesn't have to be a complete financial mess in order for you to benefit from the Financial Reset Challenge. Otherwise, I wouldn't need to be in it, because my world is not a financial mess. There are definitely things I want to clean up and get in order and that need to be worked on, just like everybody. And for me, this reset was more about being able to get clarity on this next season of my career and how that's impacting my finances. So that's what's in it for me. Nevertheless, part of what I'm doing is I am shifting. I'm shifting in my business. I'm shifting in my ability to really grow my practice. What I am doing is I am becoming a full service financial firm. What that means is that I am now going to be a planner. I'm going back to financial planning just as strong because, as I was saying, I got clear earlier that the work that I do is super necessary. Our financial troubles, especially as women, are not going anywhere anytime soon. And what I am learning is that the level of trauma, the level of lack of confidence is super high. So women are not feeling like they can afford to do the things that are best for them. They're not feeling like they can afford to properly plan their financial lives, which also includes getting the support that they need to properly plan their financial lives. So I got super clear. The coaching is imperative. It is necessary. It is a must-have. When you don't have assets and you still need financial help, you need coaching. That is the formula. That is who you need to work with, a financial coach. But what about when you have assets? What about when you're building and you are saving and you're pretty good at it? Now what? You know how to do everything up until saving. You've been good at saving, but now what? You need to take it to the next level. You need a planner. You might need an advisor, depending on the amount of assets that you have. So ultimately, I felt like, why would I not go full service? It's the dream of mine. I keep thinking, oh, I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready, right? Readiness is relative. The need is now. And so I've been in school since May in my certified financial planner education courses. Coming out of this, I will be able to sit for the certified financial planner designation exam. And when I pass, I will receive the certified financial planner designation, which basically means that I will be a certified financial planner, AKA a CFP. So that basically takes me to another level of expertise. I could still do this work without the designation, but the designation creates a distinguishing factor for me. It basically tells you that I went to school for it, right? I studied, I got trained, I went deeper, which a lot of people are not going to do, which is why you will then have more reason to pay me the fee that I will charge when I get that designation. But more importantly, the need for women to have a certified financial planner who looks like me is even more important. And I'm already building relationships with my clients, my coaching clients. So when they are ready to become a planning client and they're growing their assets and they may be ready for money management, I am already positioned to help them. And that's what I mean by a full service firm. I am able to work with you, whether it's on educating you and giving you what you need on the education side, whether it's coaching you and helping you to build a solid financial foundation around those 8 core areas, or whether it's planning, helping you plan your financial life to cover all of the core areas of traditional financial planning. So I'm ready, right? I'm positioned. You walk in my door, I can help you. And I can do that now. But again, I'm ready to take my career to the next level by being in school and going through the CFP process. Now, that's going to make me a full service firm. And more importantly, that's going to mean that I can work with you across the entire spectrum of your financial life. So that's the update that I wanted to share with you, that this season for me is about you, truly. And I'm going to specialize in retirement planning because there are not enough women financial planners who specialize in retirement planning, but more importantly, who specialize in working with other women who have retirement planning needs. So I have done the research. I am doing the research, conducting my own research right now. And I am very confident and clear that, one, there is a need for me to serve women between the ages of 30 and 65 with their financial planning, specifically their retirement. And that includes creating a solid foundation upon which we can then build assets. And as we're building assets, you then transition, you graduate from a coaching client to a planning client. And I hope this helps people understand that our financial lives are on a spectrum. So if you feel like you've been in the same spot, the same place financially, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The bad thing is that you don't have the goals set up that will help you graduate to the next level. And that's where, again, this spectrum, we call it the continuum of care in our industry. But for me, it's financial education, financial counseling, financial coaching, financial planning, financial advising. That's it for me. It's those 5 things. And you might find that you're a client in any one of those areas. You might need education and coaching and counseling. You might be ready for planning. You might have enough assets to work with an advisor. But you've got to know where you are and where you need to graduate to. That's how you'll get the ball going. That's how you'll get unstuck about where you currently are in your financial life. So now you know, okay, I need to set a goal to become a financial planning client. Yes, I'm a coaching client right now. I'm on coaching level, but the next level for me is planning. What does that look like? All right, I need to get my foundation solid and I need to begin to build assets. That's really what it's about. And once you begin to build those assets, now we're building and then we're focusing on growing. And that's what takes you out of the coaching client mode. When you have built the assets and now we get to grow those assets, that's where planning comes into play. It's not to say that you don't have planning needs now, because I'm sure about all of us have at least one of the traditional financial planning needs at any given time. But again, Reese Financial Services, I know who I serve. The market and the women that I serve, we need to get the foundation solid. So that's your budget, your mindset, your savings, your debt, your credit, your income, your protection, and your financial action plan. We need to assess each of those areas so that we can then know, all right, we got a solid foundation, or actually, no, we don't. We got to fix these gaps. We got to do this, this, and that in these areas. And once we do that for the next 12 to 24 months, you will be ready to become a planning client. And that is what I am building. So I pray that me sharing my update, and also, again, that I am in the Financial Reset Challenge, which you should join. It is a 20-day rolling challenge. So it doesn't matter when you join. When you join, that becomes your day 1. And then you're 20 days out. And in those 20 days, you get clear about the next season of your financial life. This isn't about just being, down on your luck and needing to rebuild. That's not what a reset is. A reset is just that. You are resetting, fill in the blank, your goals. You're resetting your mind. You're resetting your vision. There's so many opportunities to get clear. And think about it, like, naturally, resets are a part of nature. Like population resets, seasons reset, all kinds of things reset, but you're not resetting your money. You're not resetting your financial life. So again, I want to begin to instill some best practices that help us to maintain a healthy financial life. I know my mama never taught me about this. A lot of us weren't taught about this stuff, but this is the stuff that we need. And so I hope and pray that my vision for my practice and the business that I'm building, the financial services firm that's going to exist here in South Central Los Angeles, where you can walk in the door and get help with financial education, coaching, counseling, planning, and advising, that's a real thing. And I'm building it out. I'm in school right now. I'm finishing up my CFP. I'm going to sit for that exam next year. I'm going to pass, and I am going to be a local certified financial planner that you know and that you can call on with your financial questions. I mean, you could do that now, right? But when we talk about that next level, that's where I'm going. And I would love for you to come with me, because I grow with my clients, and that's the beauty of the business that I'm in. When I do well with you, you do well, and then I grow as well. Our interests are aligned. So when you do well, I do well. And so I am so excited for my next season, and I'm in it. It's blossoming. School is a beast, but I have a plan for that as well. And I'm going to be teaching you what I'm learning, because I know this stuff, but it's different when you start putting formality to it and you have language and you have keywords and all of that. But I've been doing this work. So now it feels like a breeze. It really does. And of course, I get challenged with some of the concepts that I'm not familiar with because I don't work in that lane anymore, but I'm coming back to it. And I say that for those who don't know, I used to be a financial advisor. So for me, this is a full circle moment. Instead of working at a firm, I'm building my own. And I pray that I have the opportunity to support you in your financial goals and the things that you feel you need support with in order to help you graduate to the next level of your financial life. All right, Dr. Dominique, peace.